This evening, judges admonished not to yield to political pressure. Food for the Poor gives generously to Region 9. Rohi questions the crime statistics released by the Guyana Police Force. In the region, in St. Lucia, Prime Minister upbraids a journalist for malicious reporting. And internationally, Donald Trump used his foundation's money to settle lawsuits.
From Safetv headquarters in South Rival Gardens, this is Safetv Headline News with George Gonzalez.
Headline News is now being streamed live on our YouTube channel, as well as our website, safetvguyana.com. Join us. Justice Carl Singh yesterday urged Commonwealth judges and magistrates to firmly but politely resist political pressure and not allow themselves to fall prey. He was at the time addressing the opening ceremony of the 4-day Commonwealth Magistrates and Judges Association conference at the Marriott Hotel. Andrew Weeks reports.
Justice Carl Singh said that judges who are weak are most likely to be ineffective guarantors of the rule of law. Justice Singh said Guyana's constitution provides that all courts and all persons presiding over the court shall exercise their functions independently of the control and direction of any other person or authority, and shall be free and independent from political, executive, and any other form of direction and control.
The independence of the judiciary is buttressed by the provisions of the Constitution. But equally important is the readiness of judges to assert and protect that independence. Judicial independence may also be discerned from the structure, circumstances, and conditions under which we function. These factors have been described by one regional
government went a step further, publicly committing to ensure the complete independence of the judiciary and the non-interference in judicial affairs by legislative enactments which gave the local judiciary complete control over its financial affairs.
So, it is not without significance that in Guyana we can proudly lay claim to having complete independence in the adjudicatory processes of our courts and to institutional and financial independence.
According to Chancellor Singh, judiciaries around the world are faced with tensions between them and the executive branches of government. He said the reason for this tension are many and varied. He posited the following example.
A few years ago also, a now retired Chief Justice publicly chided a Minister of Government for some inappropriate remarks
that have political consequences. He reminded all that judges are guided by the law and the Constitution, and decisions are not based on whim and fancy, but on the law and the Constitution. Andrew Weeks reports.
Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated is well known for being that light of hope for hundreds. Over the weekend, a team from the organization visited Region 9, equipped with most of the things needed to make the lives of residents there better. Recognizing the often overlooked struggles of people in far-flung areas, this is the NGO's third major donation to Carl Parker, Regional Executive Officer of Letham Region 9.
This is not the end of the collaboration. In fact, the collaboration has seen many villages already receiving.
Working on getting mattresses for the dorms, which they are in need of, and we are grateful for Food for this.
Food for the Poor Guyana Incorporated, which is currently celebrating its 25th anniversary, has also donated food supplies and mattresses to school dorms.
Well, the four are facing trial for allegedly being in possession of one news after the break. PPPC questions the Guyana Police Force's crime statistics and repairs to the defective Supernova.
It's next level time, Guyana. Let's get ready for Love and Sunshine Destination Wedding Conference and Expo, coming October 10 to 12 to Guyana, South America. A must for all wedding professionals. Come enjoy company of Joy Agnes, Destination Wedding Specialist, Mark Jennings, TV host, lifestyle expert. Registration $250. Learn from the industry experts, see the floral demonstrations, network at the cocktail parties, and numerous breakout educational sessions. Contact us for
John Lewis Styles introduces its VIP Rewards Card. Apply today and get special discounts on clothing, shoes, and accessories. Shop and save on your favorite brands by just showing your card. No points to accumulate or bills to keep. It's that simple. Apply today for your John Lewis Styles VIP Rewards Card. See store for more details. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
With a distinctive flavor, Umda Palkagi is made from 100% pure vegetable oil when preparing sweetmeats and other dishes for healthy cooking with a rich buttery taste and aroma. It is used for religious purposes and is a principal fuel for burning. Umda Palkagi is light, pure, with a real ghee texture.
Broaden your horizons when thinking about investing long-term. Buying shares is unlike interest from banks, dividends from shares are tax-free, and profit from any increase in share price does not incur capital gains tax. You can buy shares through a stockbroker. Visit www.gasci.com for details. Shares are freely transferable and can be sold for cash when needed. Invest through the stock exchange. One market, greater returns.
Levi's jeans, Docker shirts, and more at Clearance on Church Street. That's where you need to be. Take advantage of Clearance half-off birthday sale on Friday the 23rd of September. And always keeping you in style.
When innovation and quality matters, Sylvie's Variety Stores stand by their commitment to consumers in stocking the best construction equipment for the building sector. 7-horsepower diesel engine cement mixers, Honda and diesel engine compactors, Honda and gasoline engine power trowels, electrical and mechanical concrete.
Fly always. Always something new.
It's always fresh, tasty, enticing, and the best in town. Served hot from our experienced chefs. Come and enjoy our daily meals with a wide and delicious menu to choose from. Also a wide variety of pastries and dessert. We can also host your luncheons, cocktails, parties, and formal gathering for residents.
Industrial Park, where parking is no problem. They're in the mood to celebrate at Kissoon's. Once you want it, Kissoon's will make sure you don't leave without it.
This place is really hot. What's wrong with your AC?
It's not working.
Well, we wouldn't be able.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For
Is the Guyana police force manipulating its crime statistics? Find out from Rihanna Ahmad.
Contrary to police statistics, which show a sharp decline in reported cases of serious crimes, like armed robberies, the Guyanese public seems to be reeling under the onslaught of criminal activity in almost every community. General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Civic Clement Rohi, believes that the statistics is a lie.
I'm disappointed on the desperate effort on the part of the administration to cover up serious incidences of crime and the fact not only the isolated.
Rohi could not say how exactly these non-reported crimes could be accounted for, but says that this situation exists because of the people's lack of confidence in the Guyana police force.
So nobody has any confidence now in going to a police station to tell them, look, my daughter had been raped or my son had been buggered or something to that effect, because they know that no action is going to be taken.
The PP leader believes that road fatalities have also gotten out of hand, criticizing the administration for launching what he calls a set of ineffective operations to tackle crime in the country.
Huge sums of money being budgeted, money being allocated for operation this, operation that. But it appears as though these operations aren't bearing any fruit. Just fanciful names being given to what ought to be normal activities conducted by law enforcement agencies.
While there are no statistics to confirm this, the General Secretary is adamant that crime is preventing tourists and overseas-based Guyanese from coming to the land of many waters. In July this year, there was a 16% reduction in reports of murder, a 9% decrease in gun-related robberies, a 12% decrease in armed robberies where other instruments were used, a 22% decrease in robberies with violence, a 2% increase in robberies with aggravation, a 17% decrease in rape, and a 21% decrease in break-and-enter and larceny. Rihanna Ahmad, Safetv 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Rihanna. PPPC councilor claims that the City Hall administration continues to prevent councilors from reviewing the parking meter contract, an allegation which the mayor, Patricia Chase Green, deems untruthful. Andrew Weeks reports.
Councillors were told that the contract are available for viewing in her office or the town clerk.
He made a request to the town clerk to see the contract, and he was allowed to see the contract on Friday at 1 o'clock. He was there to see the contract. They were out of
all the contracts and give detailed financial statements of how all of the taxpayers' monies are being spent.
And Kupin made the outcry of City Council having several bank accounts. The town clerk explained to Kupin at full council that according to City Hall bylaws, there is one main bank account and a few other subsidiary accounts for salaries and projects, etc. Kupin later apologized to the full council for putting the mayor and city council on the dispute. At last statutory council meeting, amendments to the parking meter contract was passed by the full council. Andrew Weeks reporting for Safetv 2 Headline News.
Thanks, Andrew. The government is looking to begin repairs to the defective Supanam Stelling very soon. Rihanna Ahmad has an update in this report.
The Ministry of Public Infrastructure has finally secured $17 million to execute remedial works on the defective Supanam Stelling. This was recently reported to the media by Junior Minister of Public Infrastructure Annette Ferguson.
I want to report publicly and apologize to the users of the Supanam Stelling there for the lengthy delay in getting remedial works addressed.
Minister Ferguson explained that the repairs will be carried out by the Demerara Harbour Bridge Corporation.
Because they would have done some amount of works to that link span bridge.
Ferguson explained
driving of cluster piles, replacement of the transom, along with some other things.
The repairs, according to the minister, will last for approximately 7 days. In July last, the MV Sabanto crashed into the Stelling, causing severe damages. Investigations into how the crash occurred in the first place.
John Lewis Styles introduces its VIP Rewards Card. Apply today and get special discounts on clothing, shoes, and accessories. John Lewis Styles, simply different.
With a distinctive flavor, palkagi is made. This palkagi is a delight when preparing sweetmeats and other dishes for healthy cooking with a rich buttery taste and aroma. It is used for religious purposes and is a principal fuel for burning. Palkagi is light, pure, with a real ghee texture.
Bye. Kissoons want every Guyanese home to showcase a new piece of furniture to remember this glorious event of our Jubilee celebration. Kissoons have gone crazy. Every item is on sale right through this year in the Big Broad Factory Surplus Sale, up to 50% off for the 50th birthday.
Because this place is extremely hot.
Wait, please don't go.
Here's a company you can call to get your AC fixed. Action Cool.
Honey, what's dinner? I had a hard day.
I'm sorry you had a hard day, but guess what, babes? I didn't cook today because the stove is not working.
Having trouble at home or at the office? Then call the professionals at Action Cool. Our fully trained technical team have the skills and experience in repairs of all air-conditioned units, refrigerators, gas stoves, washing machines, and a whole lot more. For further information, visit us at 86 Hill and Princess Street, Mandela Avenue, Georgetown, or call us on telephone number 225-7867.
In news from the region, in St. Lucia, Prime Minister Alan Chastanet did not hold back on Monday as he let a young journalist know exactly what he thought of his reporting. The journalist in his firing line was HTS News Force's Riani Isidore, who sought an explanation from the Prime Minister on the reason for labeling his recent news pieces malicious. News Force reports.
This week will mark the Alan Chastanet-led administration's first 100 days in office, and as is expected, the local media is asking the tough questions in a bid to present a comprehensive report card to its public. On Monday, members of the media camped outside of Cabinet, waiting to hear from the country's leader on how his administration has matched up to its election campaign promises. The interview appeared to be going well until HTS News Force's Riani Isidore pressed the Prime Minister on two issues, his much-talked-about travels and a marketing that appeared to anger the Prime Minister, who would proceed to tell off the reporter in the presence of his media colleagues.
Have you made any phone calls?
Yes. Yes.
Have you?
Yes, sir.
You're lying.
The Prime Minister accusing Isidore of telling lies would be followed by more charges, including alleging that the reporter's actions were malicious.
And what did Kokopam tell you?
They did not confirm that the Prince will be visiting
So
or staying there.
Kokopam's not even open in November. Okay? The Prime Minister's office has nothing to do with the royal visit. That is something that's done through the Governor General's office. Furthermore, the Prince is staying on his boat. Okay? And you all know me long enough. I was a Minister of Tourism for 5 years. I would never, ever interfere and I think that actually, in fact, what you did was malicious. Thank you very much.
Well, no, let's clarify. What do you think I did? No one did anything.
As for the travel miles that he's led to heated discussions across social media platforms on Monday, a number of media houses have filed reports on the episode. The original promotional press release from the local resort on the Prince Harry visit has since been removed from the online news site where it was first published.
And internationally, according to a report from the Washington Post's David Farenhold, Donald Trump.
This is also just in. We want to bring this to you. A brand new report from the Washington Post with this. Donald amount of legal trouble. In one case, it was a bunch of code violations in Florida. In another case, it was a lawsuit against one of his golf.
And this is the type of thing that what can happen to you. Again, just to be clear here, the allegation would be that he's using charitable money, other people
away, if he's found to have really done these things.
One thing that is clear with your digging is that the questions surrounding Trump's charitable foundation, they are not going away. We'll continue to face this candidate. David, thank you so much.
And that's Safetv 2 headline news for this Tuesday evening. As we take our leave, we invite you to find Safetv 2 headline news on Facebook, YouTube, and SafeTVGuyana.com. You can also tune in at 6:30 tomorrow morning for a rebroadcast, and Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock for more news. For now, I'm George Gonzalez, signing out from this newscast. Do have a blessed evening.